How's it guys? Andy here, just checking in with another how-to video, and today we're going to be doing how to file your annual returns through CIPC. So CIPC is the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission. They manage all the business registrations and directors and all of that, and once a year you have to file annual returns as a director of a company. So your annual returns have to be filed whether or not your business is active or not. So that's an important thing to know. So even if your company is dormant, you still have to file your returns. So to start off, you have to head over to eservices.cipc.co.za, and that's going to be your main portal. If you registered the company yourself, you will already have a login and username and password. So click login. Fill in the security code. So once logged in, you'll be presented with a dashboard of various companies that you're a director for. So I've got 3 in this case, and you can see on the right hand side over here the annual returns compliance. So you have a set amount of period after your financial year end to file your returns. So this is what to do if your annual return compliance says no, and also this is just how to file your annual returns. So before you proceed, just make sure you know your company number. It's over here on the left. That's just going to make the next step a little bit easier. So on this screen, you're going to be filling in your enterprise number, and you'll get a list of all the directors in this company and in the company that you're about to file for, registration date, a bit of a summary, and basically if you're happy with if it's the right company, then select continue. So you'll be able to see your history of your annual returns paid, so for every year that the company is registered and what the specific turnover was. In this case, this is actually due to the nature of the company. The turnover is 0, so I'm going to leave that as 0 and then select calculate outstanding amount. So once you've got here, you'll be able to see your amount that's due. So in this case, it's only 100 Rand. So at this screen at the bottom, you'll be able to either capture audited financial statements or your financial accountability supplement. So we're going to just select here, capture FAS. Okay, so now there's going to be a bunch of details that need to get filled in. It's the year 2020, the registration number is correct, the name of entity is correct, the person primarily responsible for recording day-to-day financial transactions and maintaining the company's financial records. It is a natural person. It may be a company, but in this case it's just a person, it's SA citizen, and their ID number. The person primarily responsible for compiling financial information and preparing records or statements is the same person primarily responsible for recording day-to-day financial transactions and maintaining the company's financial records. In this case, yes. There is a person who provides advice to the company concerning the maintenance of the financial records. In this case, no. There's a person performing independent review of the annual financial statements. In this case, no. The company maintains its financial records as required in terms of section 28, not manually, electronically. And then scroll down. The company deals in goods. No. Does the company hold any assets in a fiduciary capacity for persons not related to the company as contemplated in Regulation 28(2), Section B? In this case, no. Name of person submitting the financial accountability supplement on behalf of the company, on behalf of the company, on behalf of the company. In that case, this is me. My email address and cell phone number of the applicant, that's also mine. So then we can select continue. So then it's going to bring us back to this page, and we're just going to select, make sure it's naught again, and then calculate outstanding amount. And then this time we just select continue. Okay, so now they basically want us to update any of the details of the enterprise. So I'm just going to fill in some of these. Email address. So that's cell phone number, business description, and principal place of business. In this case, we don't have a website. Then we can open up the next section. Financial year hasn't changed. The registered office is still going to stay the same. The location of records is still going to stay the same. The directors are going to stay the same as well. There's no changes to the company secretary. And there's no change to the auditors and audit committee. So last step, once you're happy with all the information, select add to card. So now you can see your total due, and you'll be able to select pay now. This last screen, enter in your card details. Select the terms and conditions first. Perfect, and then last step, finalize the payment. Awesome, and there you have it. Now you would have filed your annual returns. Yeah, the process is pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated. You will get an email and a confirmation of all the documents and this and that. And then we just to go back to your home screen to check the status. There you have it. In that case, the annual return for that company is now filed, and any non-compliant companies you should also file as soon as possible. Awesome, guys. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial, I make these videos because I struggled to figure these things out when I got started in entrepreneurship. I'm not giving any exact things that you must or mustn't do. It's just purely guidelines on how to use the system. Make sure you fill in all the information for your company truthfully and accurately. Thanks.